So I currently have you sitting on a cookie tin on a plastic bin, and I have the charger plugged into the wall because this would have been dying, and I don't want to use my Nikon D3100 because it doesn't let me do that long of a video, and it takes up a lot of the card for some reason, I guess because the file is considered a lot bigger. But today I wanted to address everybody's questions I get in person majority of the time from like people I physically like run into, whether it be work, school, friends, family, about my piercings. Especially because like two of my mom's friends, which I love them by the way, they're just so intrigued about like tattoos and piercings, so they're constantly just asking me questions. I'm gonna start right now. Let's go. I'm Kim. I have 9 piercings. I have 2 gauge stretched ears. I don't have anything in my second holes. I have my nostril, septum, tongue, belly button, and my surface piercing on the right side of my face. It's really, I get really jumbled when I go to talk about like the timeline of them. So, yeah. I would have had my eyebrow and I would have had my cartilage, but they both got infected, and I believe the cartilage had something, I think it's called like a keloid. But it was really painful, and it was a little pussy bubble, and it fucking hurt. Like, so. But so everything, pain tolerance wise, eyebrow felt like a tug. A quick tug, 'cause my guy who did it, he I guess kind of paused as he went to get it through, and it just tugged a little bit, so it didn't really hurt. That was maybe, I have a high pain tolerance, so that's like a 1 out of 10. Nostril, probably another 1 out of 10. You literally just kind of feel the pressure. It was really more of not the piercing itself, but when he did the corkscrew nose ring when he put it in, that felt weird. So that was, again, 1 out of 10. Septum, maybe like a 2 out of 10. It was a little bit more pressure than like my eyebrow, because it was in this area of your nose, through the skin, not the cartilage. Then my tongue was a 0 out of 10. I did not even realize he did it. Stretching my ears at first was painful because it was honestly an accident. I bought horseshoe earrings, and it kind of was like, I think they were considered to be, at the time, they would have been like a 12 gauge, and I put them through my ears, and I was like, why are my ears warm? Like, why do they feel like they're in pain? Well, I stretched it accidentally down in Georgia. I was like, okay, that's cool. Never told anybody, so I just kept stretching my ears. So, you know, at the time that was slightly painful, but not much. Now it's just, I do it correctly, and it's easy, and it's nothing. The second holes, I was dumb, didn't go to professional, and I went to the mall and got them done by the gun. Luckily, I haven't had any infections, and everything was sterile for the most part, so that was awesome. Belly button, some slight pressure, probably like another 2 out of 10, but like I said, it's not painful, it's just, you can just feel it happening. It's weird. My surface piercing, honestly, is probably another 2 out of 10, maybe a 3, just because it was like, they're literally punching like skin and maybe some slight tissue out of there, so it's cool. I love the guy who did this. He's pierced my septum too. I'm not pulling it out because it's probably covered in boogers, and I don't want to mess with it. That's disgusting. It's winter, it's getting cold, so it's gonna be like a ton of more boogers, and this is nasty. But yeah, I love the guy I go to locally, so if you're in like the Baltimore, Essex like area in Maryland, Fidelity Tattoo Company, Dan does piercings there mainly. He's awesome. He's sweet. He will go through every single thing you need to know about it. He'll ask you questions, make sure you're comfortable, make sure he goes over placement like 3 or 4 times just to make sure everything's correct and nothing's gonna get hurt. He's great. And then I actually have someone I get custom plugs from. I have these in my ears right now, and they're like a mix of glitter, so it's like red, gold, and green glitter I got, and these were considered holiday plugs, so I had them when she had a sale for, and they got them 50% off. She uses codes, and then you can get 15% off your whole order when you use a special code. I'll link stuff down in the description for everywhere I've been that I recommend to people. So I mean, like, piercings, everybody has a different pain tolerance, everybody has a different view on them. I have gotten simple piercings. I got the surface piercing too, mainly because I don't want to have 50,000 things in my ears. I don't like it. I feel like this is simple enough and just enough for everybody without overdoing it. Because, like, my sister's, not my sister's, my best friend's sister has all down her ear, and I'm like, that's just too much for me. That's too much jewelry. That's too much tugging hair out of your piercings all the time. So I stick with some simple stuff. If you guys have any questions about anything, let me know. I think next time I'm gonna go over like tattoos and stuff, and like once I start getting my sleeve done. But yeah, like I said, any questions, let me know. I'm gonna put some links in the description for stuff you can follow me on. Yeah.